All right, so good morning. This is Marc B, American Heart Association instructor. I'm conducting an ACLS skill set checkoff. I'm at my office at the AIG building on Allen Parkway.
Okay, Mark, we have a 65-year-old lady that's coming to the hospital with chest pains. She's in her room. There's a new nurse tending to her today. The new nurse is not sure of herself. She comes to the hallway to get you and she says, Mark, can you come in and take a look at the patient? I think something is wrong with her. You proceed to walk into the hospital room. What's the first thing that you do?
First,
I would check responsiveness. Hello, are you okay?
okay, cool. She's not responding to you. What would you do next?
I would check a pulse and breathing.
Okay, she don't have a pulse and she's not breathing. What do you do next?
Immediately start CPR, alert the code team.
Okay, activate the emergency response to continue CPR.
Yes.
Now, we will keep on doing CPR until the rapid response team makes it to us, right?
Yes.
At that point, you probably will stop and let them take over. But just for the sake of us running the code, the rapid response teams make it in, they dance around you, they put the 12 lead on, and we look at the monitor, the reading says VFib.
Okay.
What do we do first?
VFib, we're gonna defibrillate.
Okay, so...
so someone's assuming CPR, put the pads on.
And then we shock.
Yes.
And then when you shock, do you A, continue compressions, or do you stop and check the pulse?
Continue compressions.
Immediately.
Yes.
So we continue compressions for 2 minutes. We stop at the 2-minute interval. We check the rhythm. The rhythm is persistent VFib. We shock again. We continue compressions. What would be the first drug we would give?
Epi.
Epinephrine, right?
1 to 10,000.
Okay, cool. So we push the epi, continue compressions for 2 minutes. We'll stop. We'll check the rhythm. It's a persistent VFib. We'll shock again, continue compressions. Now the doctor may give 2 doses of epi before they go to the next drug. But what would be the next drug they will give?
300 milligrams of amiodarone.
Cool, just like that. And you will keep on going down that route. You would, at that point, go back to the top of the chart and start doing epi again until you get to amiodarone again. And give one.
H's and T's.
Cool. And it's either one or 2 things going to happen at this point. Either the doctor going to call them and say the person passed at this time, or we're going to achieve ROS. And if they achieve ROS, they're going to intubate the person and send the person to ICU. Do you remember what the target temperature management is, and do you remember for how long?
We want to cool the body for at least, I think it's 24 hours.
24 hours?
Yes.
And what's the temperature that we're trying to go for?
I believe it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
What's that?